Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday a brave chatter shared this tier list with me, and today we're going to go through it. And we are going to determine basically my birthright, which is the greatest white people phrases. Now, I know what you're thinking. White people can be everywhere. This is American white people phrases. This is some classic Midwestern shit. Sometimes makes its way over to California. Sometimes makes its way over to the East Coast. But it's just classic Americana in here. We're going to go from wonderfully unseasoned, which is the best, to burnt, which is the worst. This is the final straw. I feel like that's a suburb classic, but it doesn't make me giggle when I say it. I feel like if I was saying this, I'd be really mad, and I wouldn't want it to be higher up on the tier list. Can I say something? There's only one person in the world that I think is allowed to use the phrase frick, and I think it's just because I watched this show at a very formative time in my life, which was the preteen years. And that's Elliot from Scrubs. And so for real white people in the world, I would say burnt. But for some reason, Elliot from Scrubs saying frick awakened something in me. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm going burnt. I hate frick. I don't like it at all. Holy macaroni. No, this is like what a person says in a children's book. I don't, do people actually say this? Do you guys have any friends or relatives that say holy macaroni? Yeah, I don't think this is like a real one. I feel like this is like a fake mid-Atlantic accent shit. You know what I mean? Holy macaroni, Batman. How do you like them apples? God, this is tough. I think this is fantastically flavorless. This has got to be A tier, right? Right below S. Like rare but excellent. This is classic. Imagine you're at poker night with your buddies and you lay down your hand. It's a full house, baby, or you got a set or something. How do you like them apples? Well, that just happened. Like giant collars or bell-bottom pants. This is a phrase that had its time in the sun, but is so embarrassing to hear now. You know what I mean? It's millennial cringe. Yeah, but I'll tell you, I don't think a lot of black millennials are saying this. I don't think a lot of Hispanic millennials are saying this. I think this is like a white people phrase. He's right behind me, isn't he? Wait, these are just like fucking ironic TikTok memes. Oh, maybe I do add a category. What if we call this pop culture only? You know what I mean? Because really, these two aren't actually phrases that people say. Does that make sense? Squeaks tier? Yeah, truly. What the flip? Dude, here's the thing. I think this is better than frick and holy macaroni, but I do think it's so bad. Undercooked. Look what the cat dragged in. Let's all say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, S. This is absolutely disgustingly S. This is I know it's a suburb classic, but we're saying that as good. It is so good. Look what the cat dragged in. You can just hear it. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the good shit, man. This is a classic Pepsi on a hot day for white people. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind is fine. I think it's a suburb classic. But you know what the option select is? Have you ever had a dad, a father figure who hits you with I'm going to give them a piece of my mind, and then really they just go take a shit? Like at a restaurant. It's like, wait, your food didn't come out yet? I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. And then they just go to the bathroom and come back. That option select is literal God tier. I've had it happen to me so many times. Groovy. This is not white people. I'll say it. I feel like this was just everyone in the 70s. Groovy being put in the white tier list is colonization in action. I am agreeing with you. That's why I'm not putting it on my list. Picks up phone. Yellow. Do you know why white people do this? I do this. My dad does this. I'm sure his dad did this. But I don't know why. Yeah, it's fun to say. I don't think it has to do with a banana. I think you're overthinking. Like you pick up a banana and go yellow. It's a combo of yeah, hello, shortened over time. Oh, that makes sense. That tears it. That tears it. That tears it. We need a category for I've never heard these. I am truly mayo on Wonder Bread White, and I've never heard that tears it. I mean, I've never heard it, so I'm going to put it down there. You and What Army? Oh my God. This was classic playground shit for me. You and What Army? Fantastically flavorless. You think this is S++++? I think the fact that I don't believe human beings say this to each other It's hard to not put it in pop culture. I'm willing to put it in A. What in tarnation? I have something to admit to you guys. I don't know what tarnation is. Damnation, often used as an interjection or intensive. What in tarnation? Is this real? Because damnation is blasphemy. So it's kind of like the frick to fuck of damnation. What in tarnation? I think this is burnt. I hate it. I only like it as Yosemite Sam in Looney Tunes. What in tarnation? You know what I mean? Like classic cartoon, which makes me think pop culture only, maybe. HE double hockey sticks. This is sexist of me. I was gonna say only white women can say this, but the thought of like a Ned Flanders type, a classic like mustached dad from the Midwest, you know what I mean? We're talking like Minnesota. Oh, HE double hockey sticks would make it to me one of the good ones. I say HE double hockey sticks because I don't like to frickin' swear. That's why I hate frick and HE double hockey sticks, because we know what you're trying to say. Get a load of this guy. We all know where this one's going, right? Absolute god tier. Get a load of this guy. Yeah, that's like, honestly, some of our biggest contributions to society is get a load of this guy. For Pete's sake. I don't know who Pete is, but I do know I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. Ah, fiddlesticks. Dude, this is classic grandma core. If a grandma says, ah, fiddlesticks, what she's really saying is fucking fuck. You know what I mean? Like, this is a grandma going off straight up. And that's why I like it. I think it's one of the good ones. You're really busting my balls here. Damn, are we stealing from Italian Americans? Because this does not fit in with the rest of them. Hey, or I guess New Yorkers. And you know what? It's just straight up New Yorkers. You're really busting my balls here. Have I told you guys about the time where I thought a phrase was a classic white people phrase, and it turns out it was just made up by my dad and doesn't mean anything and has never been uttered outside of my household? And I said it on stream and people made fun of me. And then I said it to a friend group and they also made fun of me. I'm gonna say this and you're gonna think, holy shit, that's gotta be a white person phrase, right? Because it just has that veneer about it. It has the trappings of a white person phrase. Something pisses you off and you go, that really frosts my mug. Think about it. That really frosts my mug. You're drinking a coffee, but it got cold and it's got frost in your mug. Your coffee's cold now. I thought it was real for 25 years. I know, it's not real. It's not real. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you guys that it's not real. But he would say that when something pissed him off. Like, that really frosts my mug. That really X's my Y as a format. Yeah. That really grinds my gears. It kind of it does go hard. So hard that I have said it in real life and people just look at me like a psycho. But I would put it in S tier for me. I still think it in my brain sometimes when chat pisses me off. Listen here, pal. Chest poke. S tier. I will take no arguments about that one. Boom shakalaka. I like this one in the sense that I truly believe there's white dads out there that are saying it unironically, but only on truly the best day of their lives. You know what I mean? They get that fucking big Christmas bonus and they're like, we're getting a pool, guys. Boom shakalaka. It's like a once a year. This is like a white guy's ultimate. They're so happy about this thing that they drop it. I'm gonna put it in A tier. You can say that again. Oof. You can say that again. You can say that again. This has to be S, right? Because you can see their face when they say it. You know what I mean? Like the eye roll across the top. Not just an up, like across the top during that. You bet your sweet bippy I do. The fuck is a bippy? Is that a slur? You're on thin ice, Buster. Have you guys seen that girl who says scram?
Scram! Leave her alone. She doesn't want to talk to you.
You're on thin ice is such scram vibes to me. I think I'm gonna go A. You're barking up the wrong tree. Maybe a little antiquated. Used to be higher up in the power rankings. It's a classic one of the good ones now. Whippersnapper. Does that mean anything? I know it means like youngster. But where did it come from? It's a fairly old-fashioned word, having been around since the late 1600s, when it apparently arose out of whipsnapper, which implied a general sense of lots of noise and very little importance. Ah. It does feel racist, right? That was my first thought when I said it, which is why I Googled it. I think I'm going to go pop culture only. Watch it, Einstein. Now, I say this a lot because my cat's name is Einstein, and he's also mean as shit. Watch it, Einstein. Watch it, Einstein. Watch it, Einstein. Yeah, maybe we'll throw it undercooked because I do like Einstein. Just gonna sneak right past you. I will take no debate. This is so quintessential white people. Yeah, this one is, if you had to make us a flag, this is gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everyone says it. I say it. Yeah, I'm just gonna squeeze by you. I'm a squeeze by you guy. I'm not a sneak past you. I'm just gonna squeeze by you. You know, oh, don't mind me. I'll get real thin for you. Hey, don't even move. I'm just gonna squeeze right by you. Anyone say beep beep? Please don't. Please don't do that. Hey, squeeze me? What if I told you I didn't like it? I have to. I have to. You invented this phrase. Are you dumb? Just because I invented it doesn't mean I like it. Do you think fucking, what's his name, is happy that he created the fucking atomic bomb? Stanza, your ASU Sun Devils look really solid this year. Not gonna lie. Your thoughts? Oh, my thoughts? Boom shakalaka. My thoughts? Get a load of this guy. My thoughts? You can say that again. Jesus H. Christ. Jesus H. Christ. Marie! What about right on? Right on. That's from a video game. I mean, it's also a phrase, but like I remember a video game. No, is it Mario Golf where we go nice on when you got on the green? Oh, Wii Sports. It was Wii Sports. Thank you. I remember in Mario Party 64, if you were player 2, you could use the C-pad to make noise on your character while the other person was driving. And I used to spam it, and my dad would get so mad. You have to be quiet while someone's golfing. That shit killed me. It's just, I'm Mario going like, wah, 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 wahoo, wah, 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 wahoo, wahoo. He'd go stop, I'd wait. He'd start the little slider, I'd go, wahoo. Fucking boom his ass. Right on. I don't know if it's like a white people thing. I think I'm going to put it pop culture. No shit, Sherlock. That's A, right? You think this is S? You think it's S? Oh my God. There's so many. Midnight's fine with A. Midnight's a smart guy, chat. Midnight's also very rich. Awesome sauce. That's pop culture. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One of the good ones. Come on. Come on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You want to go higher? I don't even think it's a suburb classic. I might be able to go suburb classic. I'm not going higher than that. You think it's S? I'll give you a suburb classic. He low ranks all the southern white ones. Yeah, because I don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? I remember what they did. Civil War. I ain't about that. Never forget. You're dang Skippy, I do. My brother used to say this a lot, but he's Mexican. So what does that mean? He would say damn Skippy. He would say damn Skippy a lot. I think it's undercooked. I don't really like it. You kiss your mother with that mouth? S tier. Absolute S tier. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Classic. Buzz off, will ya? Oh, this is a classic. Wait, where'd she go?
Scram!
Buzz off, will ya?
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone. Classic. Buzz off. But by classic, I mean no one said it in 100 years. So probably undercooked. These are so American. Yeah, that's what they are. I don't give a rat's ass. This is like cop movie core. You know what I mean? McNulty, turn in your gun and your badge. You broke all our rules. I don't give a rat's ass, chief. I think it's probably one of the good ones, but nothing more. Yeah, PG-13 cop. Exactly. Why I oughta. God, I think this is so pop culture, but if it's not pop culture, it's S, right? Why I oughta. The problem is most of the why I oughtas precede spousal abuse. When you hear why I oughta, it's almost always like a television star saying they are going to punch their wife to the moon. Why I oughta slap the shit out of you. It's like, ooh, I don't like that. I think it's pop culture. I think it's actually not a real phrase. Make like a banana and split. It's one of the good ones. There's nothing there. Make like a tree and leaf. That's worse. Someone heard make like a banana and split and tried to make their own. Maybe pop culture. I do think this one's worse. I think this one's burnt. But I will say make like a banana and split is a good one. Really screwed the pooch on this one. This one's funny because when you distill it, you're saying that someone fucked the dog. You really fucked the dog on this one, which is absurd. But people just throw it around. You're at the fucking post-church mixer. You're handing out cookies to fucking 80-year-old Miss Green, and you're willing to say, really screwed the pooch on this one. That just makes it an S. An easy S. Because no one's thinking about fucking a dog. I had a coworker yesterday say that's really cooking my grits. Tell him to say that really frosts my mug. Let's get it going. Beat it, twerp.
Scram!
It's just real scram energy, you know what I'm saying? But I also think it's pop culture. Whoa there, fella. This is classic white people shit. I love a whoa there, fella. Hey, you're moving too quick. You're moving too quick, man. Even just a classic whoa. White people love whoa. Hey, slow down. Scram! Now, we've been talking about this scram TikTok so much. It's fake. Scram's not real. Scram's not real, man. That's what makes this so funny. It's not. No one says scram. No one says it. Stanz, if you put Watch It Punk and Undercooked with scram in pop culture, only you're actually trolling. Watch it, punk. I feel like me and Rochelle would say watch it, punk to each other. Hey, watch it, Buster. Watch it, Buster, we actually say to each other. But we would never say scram. You know what I mean? That's why. This tier list is just evidence you've never spent time in the Midwest. Well, people from the South are the ones that are really mad. Newsflash, buddy. Is there a Dakota Fanning clip? What does she say? Does she say newsflash, buddy? Well, you know what I'm talking about? It's like her as a kid. It's a TikTok meme. Maybe it is S tier. What am I thinking of? It's this.
You leave when I say you can leave.
For your information, I do not work for you. I am employed by your mother.
Oh, yeah? Take a look around. Do you see her anywhere? News flash. You're not.
This is, dude, this acting is phenomenal. This is why it's S tier, by the way, just for this. Straight up. News flash.
News flash.
Take a chill pill. One of the good ones. We did it. What do you think? Me, when I see this list, get a load of this guy. For crying out loud. He put freaking Bert. News flash.